Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, as Janet would like me to say. Welcome to Beyond the Kit Bag. The only reason why we're saying that, and that is because we have different listeners from different parts of the world. Right, so I'm hoping my other host is there. Janet, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much, Pamela.
Okay. And how's it been for you this week?
Busy, sort of like getting back to school, sorting out all my timetables and getting all my session plans sorted.
Yeah, because it's getting near the time now, September coming. We've started our pre-season training with our teams, but the time for the netball season is like basically around the corner. So yeah, it's getting busy for everything for our regional teams, but mainly the NSL because they're buying players, contracting players, etc. And players are not getting there. We'll know if players got contracts or not. So it's getting really busy. But it's nice to hear your voice. Nice to hear your voice. I don't know what the weather's doing down by you, but it's a bit gloomy up here in Birmingham. I don't know about you. How's it down there in the south?
In South, it's not too bad.
Okay,
It's not
good,
too
good,
bad.
good,
It's not too bad. I
good, good,
can't
good.
go with my son. Can't go in my bikini, but it's not too bad.
No, Janet, don't go in your bikini, please.
I'm not saying a word to you, love. We're
Not
all
the-
right.
I don't think it's that kind going to be that kind of weather. It's going to be stormy weather. You might get arrested.
If I said to you,
Any
if it's stormy, they know that I'm crazy.
Yes. Anyway, so we've got a bit of a packed program. I mean, mainly we got to talk about NSL, Janet. I think that's going to take up most of our show, simply because there's a lot going on. We saw some ins and outs last week, and we didn't really get enough time to finish it off. So I think we're probably going to dedicate most of this show to NSL. But we'll see. Because you know what? Sometimes you throw me a curveball, Janet, and you ask me questions that take me off on a tangent. Are you going to do that today?
Depends on how you answer
How I
my
behave,
questions.
how I
Yeah.
behave, and how I answer. Okay. All right. So let's kick off with we did discuss last week. London Mavericks have confirmed all their squad. London Pulse have confirmed all their squad. Manchester Thunder have confirmed all their squad. Nottingham Forest had also confirmed all of their squad as well. The only other teams that needed to confirm that were still to be finalised, and they still have to be finalised, are Birmingham Panthers, Cardiff Dragons, Leeds Rhinos. Those are the three that are still to be finalised. So I'm not sure whether we go over the teams that are confirmed because we did a lot of that last week. So I think we need to spend a bit of time on the teams that need to be finalised, Janet. So let's start off with Birmingham Panthers. Now,
Yes.
what do we know about Birmingham Panthers? We know the people that are out are Gabby Coffey, Betsy Creek, Tammy Fapayunda, Ruth Hughes, Michelle McGee, and Kira Rothwell. Those are out for definite. We know the new ins are Sasha Glasgow, Olivia Harris, Jess Haynes, who I didn't know, and I asked you to see if you could find out a little bit about her. What have you found out about her?
Well, what I found that she used to be in Pulse,
Uh-huh.
and part of her, yeah, she used to be in Pulse. I think
Okay.
she's going, yeah, and then I'll get some more
Was
information.
she next gen or has she actually played Impulse in
I
the
think
NSL team?
she played in the NSL team.
Okay, great. Okay, so you can find out some more info on that, and she's moved from Pulse to Birmingham to Panthers, so she's gone up north instead of staying where she is.
I'm telling you, these girls that keep on moving from
I
one
know
place to another, they're making me crazy.
we
But it's
can't keep
okay.
tabs. We can't keep tabs, Janet. We can't keep tabs. We've also got a young girl, Jamaican goalkeeper or Jamaican defending player, Roxana McLean. Now, I don't know if you've seen her, maybe you can tell me a bit about her, but I do know I've seen her videos. I went to, she went to World's Under 21s, didn't she, last year, September, World Champs, and she did really well. And she's got great potential. She's a great talent, and she's I've watched her in video, and she's got great footwork. She's going to be an asset to Birmingham Panthers once Sonia gets hold of her and gets training as Sonia McCloma, their coach. She's going to
Yeah,
be, I think she's going to be really, really good, you know. So she's definitely one to watch out for. Jess Haynes is also a defender as well. So
yeah.
Sonia's brought in two defenders. Sasha Glasgow, we know of. She's played in the Australian League. What do you think about Sasha Glasgow? She played for England though. She didn't play for Australia. She played for England. But
She
she's.
did play for England.
What did you think about her with England, Sasha Glasgow?
I think she's much of a muchness for me in the sense of she's growing, and as a player, and she's growing, um, the nurture is there. You've got to nurture her, and so um, by looking at some of her TikToks and some of the things that she's been doing, she's been trying to get on the court and getting some um, sort of like positional play, getting
Mm,
understanding, getting people to see where she is. And I think it's a development. It's all about the coach.
yeah.
What can the coach pull from them? And as a team, how you can bond and make your team find a culture that's going to be productive.
Okay. So Birmingham have 8 players and they've got 2 more places to be filled. So we can go through who's available and who's not available at the end of this talk. But they've got 2 players. They've named 8. They haven't named the other 2. So I don't know whether they've got them or whether they haven't. But the players that are out of Birmingham are Gabby Coffey, Betsy Creek, Tammy Fapayunda, Ruth Hughes, Michelle McGee, and Kira Rothwell. They're out. I think I did say that actually. I'm repeating myself. So now let's go on to Cardiff Dragons. They've got this new girl called Saviour Tui. Now, Saviour is a New Zealand player, but she has represented both Samoa and New Zealand. And I think she played a bit. I know she was with Magic in the ANZ in 2024. So it was a bit of time ago, but she has played that league. And as I said, she's represented New Zealand and Samoa. And at the moment, I think she's representing New Zealand mixed team. But
Okay.
we know that New Zealand don't have a league, don't, is that correct? They don't have a league at the moment.
At the moment, I think it's to do with administration and
Yeah.
funds.
hmm hmm
So it's a watch your space, and that could be our next show
Right.
to go on deeper on what's happening.
Okay. In the New Zealand leagues. Okay.
Yes.
So as we said, Cardiff Dragons have got Saviour Tui. She's an in. She's just come in, and out they have gotten rid of Kinesia Chawani, Ellen Withington. Ellen Withington used to be Panthers, and she played mainly next gen. I think she had about 2 or 3 games with the Birmingham Panthers, but then they got rid of her and she went to Cardiff.
Tell
And
me a
she's
little bit about her.
well, I'm not even 100% sure. She's a bit hit and miss for me. I could be completely wrong. She's
What
decent.
position?
She plays wing D and she just plays centre. She's
Okay.
decent. Is she NSL material? I don't know because she did play a little for Panthers. She played 1 season for Dragons and now she's gone. So, I'd let the viewers decide. The listeners decide that. You decide because you've seen her play last season. And also Philippa Yarrington has retired. So Cardiff Dragons have got 1, 2, 3 spots available. 3 spots available.
Ooh.
I know. And then we have finally a team
Can
that
I
is,
just ask a question?
yeah, sure.
Right. So the question that I want to raise: Cardiff Dragons have
hmm
not kept a lot of their players. They've only really kept about three players.
They've kept Bethan Dyke, Neve
Neve
McCall,
McCord
Liam
and
Middleton, Jackie Newton, Georgia Rowe. So they've kept 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5. That's how many they've kept. And they've got rid of 3. And they've got a new one on there as well. So, but you know what? I like the coach of Cardiff Dragons.
What do you like about her?
I think, when I see her coaching, she's never shouting. She's always calm. She always seems to be writing and doing things like real
And then,
analyzing of the
and
game and thinking about set plays and what to do against teams. That's how she comes across. But she's very
mm,
calm.
okay. Do you know what there's a saying in Jamaica?
Hmm.
River, quiet river runs deep.
Yeah. And I think she
So
does. I think she
yeah,
does run
so
deep.
she's quiet because she's delving deeper in the concept, and she's done really well
She
this
has.
season.
Yeah.
Do you understand? 1 and 2 points off.
Hmm.
She can get that fourth spot.
I think she's gonna. I think she really thinks she's gonna go for that fourth spot this season because she got very, very close.
Yeah,
And the players that she's kept, um,
are the ones that's always on the court for
yeah,
her.
yeah. So she's got somebody called Victoria Booth. That's a new name to me, Victoria Booth. The others are not new names. Bethan Dyke, Neve McCourt, Leah Middleton, Jackie Newton, Georgia Rowe. So she's got Victoria Booth and this new girl called Saviour Tui, who is a goal shooter. And apparently she's an excellent two-pointer.
They need that. Oops, sorry. Because somebody called Rowe can't shoot from far. Oops, Janet, don't say
Well,
nothing.
they've got two good two-pointers in Neve McCall and then this new girl, Saviour Tui from New Zealand. So we'll watch
Uh,
this space.
yeah,
We'll watch this space. Then finally, you've got Leeds Rhinos. Now, Leeds Rhinos have the most players to get. They've got to find 6 players. Now, whether they've already found them and they just haven't said, because they have got rid of
Cassie
Jazz
Howard.
Brown, Bella Bayliss, Simone Gordon, who was a Jamaican goal shooter, Cassie Howard, Neve Culgallen, who was ex-Panthers, under 21s, Phoebe Maslin, and India Massa, who was also ex-Panthers. And I think she's done really well for Leeds. I think she's done really well. And guess who they've got for the 2027 squad? Rhea Dixon, Harriet Jones, Paige Reed, Yomi Wilson. That's all she's got. One defender and three shooters. Harriet,
What?
Rhea, and Paige.
So Ria's gone back to her hometown. The
Is that her
team that
hometown, Leeds?
her hometown. She's a Surrey girl. She's a
Oh,
Surrey woman.
yeah.
And so one of the things you got to look at is Leeds was the one that gave her chance to play in NSL. So she's gone back. That's what I mean by her
Oh, that's
hometown.
what you mean. That's what you mean. Yeah.
And the
I'm
thing is
not
that
convinced.
Reeds, you're not convinced.
I'm
What are
not
you not
convinced
convinced
about Rhea
about?
Dixon. I'm not convinced
Why?
about her. I don't know. I mean, maybe the listeners get in the chat box, direct message us on Instagram. Tell us what you think about Rhea Dixon as a player, any sort of impact player. I'm not convinced. I think her time has gone, personally. But that's just my opinion.
Didn't you see her play for the Jamaican squad?
Yes, but you know what? She didn't play a huge length of time. Most of that time was played by Bree Grierson.
Yeah, but then when she went on the court, she was a very impacted player.
Yeah, but I still say a short, very short while. She can't give me an impact player for a good half an hour or a good hour.
Tell
I've
me a
not
little
seen that.
bit. I'm just going to, you know, I said I wasn't going to curve it.
Yeah,
Have you
curve
ever
it.
seen? I'm curving it now. Have you ever seen um, Bria in NSL or Next
Brie,
Gen?
Brie.
Free, Next Gen, NSL.
Yeah,
I've never seen her.
Brie's in Notts Forest, isn't she? And she started off with Leeds as well. Brie Grierson was a Leeds girl initially. Then she went
Okay,
to Nottingham Forest. Yeah.
okay.
Brie was with oh God, what's his name?
Okay.
Dan
The
Ryan.
old
Dan
Dan
Ryan.
Ryan. He's doing well for
He
himself.
selected her. Yeah, he's doing all right abroad in
It,
Australia.
I think Australia's his hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's where Bree started with Dan Ryan at Leeds. And then she moved to Nottingham Forest. And she's with Chelsea Pittman.
Chelsea Pittman.
Yeah. So I'm not convinced, and it just makes me think Dan Ryan wasn't. I don't know whether Dan Ryan was convinced with her, but Chelsea Pittman clearly is not convinced with her because she's let her go.
Yeah, but remember, Ria, I just say to people, Ria, when she was growing up,
Uh-huh.
was an out and out goal shooter
Okay.
because the teams that she's played against have probably stronger goal shooters. She had to progress and go out to goal attack and
Hmm.
wing attack.
Hmm.
And so learning your craft doesn't come by one season.
No,
It
it
takes a little
doesn't.
while.
But she's a seasoned player. She's an
Yeah,
ex-England player. She's a seasoned Leeds player. She's been at Notts Forest for 2 years.
she's a Jamaican player now.
She's a Jamaican player. So I can't, if she hasn't developed to where she needs to be, then I've got a question mark over her.
But then you see what it is, she might do the right things at training. The coach sees something in her. And I think what we've got to look at is watch that space.
Well, we just got to watch the space. We just got to watch the space. But listeners, direct message us, please, and put something in our message. Email us. Give us your thoughts. It would be really good. Or even give us some questions of, what you think. Okay, so Leeds have got rid of quite a lot, and they've only named 4 players. So they've got to find 6 players, unless, as we speak, they have found 6 and they just haven't announced them. That's the key thing.
I think they found the six. They're just waiting for one contract to finish the other. And they're waiting us to putting us on tenterhooks, aren't they?
Mm. There we are on Tenducks. They're not, they're drip feeding us, aren't they? That's what we say, drip feeding us. So we'll have to wait and see. So it's again, watch this space. But as I said, the other teams are finalised and
All right, question is
Mhm.
not Leeds didn't do very well this season.
No, they didn't.
And apart from you got Joyce um is pregnant.
Hmm.
Jez Brown's gone to Nottingham, gone to
Thunder.
Thunder, gone to Thunder.
Put your teeth in straight, Janet.
I was trying, but before we got here, and I thought, oh God, I can't do it. I thought, let's go with it. But anyway, um, what are you thinking? If Cassie Howard didn't get injured, do you feel she could have still been in the squad?
Definitely. But you know what? You see, there's lots of people out, and there's teams like Leeds have got 6 spaces. Who's got spaces? You've got Birmingham have got 2 spaces. Cardiff have got 3 spaces. Leeds Rhinos have got 6. Now, we don't know whether some of these people that are out are already included in these squads that have got spaces. We just don't
Mm.
know that they're named. If we got Cassie Howard, she must be coming near to the end of her injury. I don't know what injury she'd had. Do you know what injury she's got?
Yeah, it's a shin fracture, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the season doesn't start, the games don't start, I should say, until February, usually
I'm just going to
February.
sit on the fence
Now, she
here.
was injured last season, so she's had some recovery time, rehab time then, and she's got
Yeah.
from now until next year, January, February, to continue rehab or continue rehab to this side of the year and then see if she can play on it. So I don't know whether another team has got hold of her or whether
Like they've done with Jess Brown,
with Jazz
Jazz
Brown,
Brown.
yeah, and they just haven't named her because these are people that's like, as I said, you know, there's some of these players that are out. Um, we know where Bella Bayliss has gone and Jazz Brown has gone. I don't know if Simone Gordon stayed. We don't. Cassie
What
Howard.
do you think about Simone Gordon? She didn't
I
get a lot of play
No, I think that
this
they need to
season.
give her a bit more time. She's young. She only took 1 point shots, and she was always under the post. She wasn't confident in taking 2 pointers. But you just said, this is the first time in this league for her, first time out of a country, I think. Maybe they should have given her a bit more time. I don't know. I don't know whether she didn't like the landscape up in Leeds. I don't know what the coaching was like for her. I honestly don't know.
Mm.
because we know different coaches coach differently and get different things out of people. But she only did
Yeah,
a season. I don't even
yeah.
think she
And
did a full season, did she?
I don't, if I said to you, I think she done the full season. She just didn't get on a court enough. Do you understand? And then what you got to look at is her percentage of shots. She's not up there in the top 10.
No.
Because even if you look at Georgia Inga, where is she? Which
Don't
we still
know.
question mark where she is as well.
Her name
So
isn't anywhere, Janet. Her name isn't
no,
anywhere. Not even,
yet,
yeah.
yet, yet, yet.
Mm,
Because remember, we got still got a significant amount of spaces to be filled. And so one of the things that we could look at is the positionals, how many shooters they
mm,
may have, how many mid courts they may have, how many defenders, because some of those wing defenses might have to be a transfer, can transfer into the circle. Some of their wing attacks supposed to be transferred into the circle as well.
hmm
So
Can
they've only got 10.
can I just cut across you? I missed something out. Loughborough Lightning have fulfilled their team because last week they didn't.
They
Uh,
didn't, did they?
now they've got, and I knew this person was going there. Hannah
Mhm.
Layton. She's gone from Notts. They let her go, and she's gone from Notts to Loughborough Lightning. She's going to be very good in that group. And a girl called Hannah Gibson. I don't know Hannah Gibson. Do you know anything about
Hannah,
Hannah Gibson?
Hannah Gibson, I believe she's a shooter.
I don't know nothing about her. Hannah Layton, I know, and I knew she was going there because she doesn't want to travel far. Nottingham,
Well,
Birmingham, and Loughborough are all within driving distance for her within an hour.
yeah.
So she's not at Nottingham Forest. I don't think she
Where
wanted to
where
come
did
to
she
Birmingham.
start from?
Us, Birmingham. She was Wasps. Then she was at I don't, was she at Panthers? No. She left Wasps and went straight to Nottingham. But she is a local girl to Birmingham. So I was surprised she didn't want to go to Panthers. She's obviously got her reasons why she didn't want to go. And she went to Nottingham. And now Nottingham have
Maybe
let
she
her
was
go.
maybe she wasn't asked.
Don't know. Could be a possibility. Could be a possibility. But when you know you're not going to get a contract, you're just applying for all kinds of NSL teams anyway.
And then also
So,
you've got to look at the agents will have the sort of like the understanding of what's happening to their
mhm.
player well before we would know.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Love for Lightning, when you think about it, they've only outed two girls.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They're three. So Beth, we knew that she was going to go anyway. So three.
hmm
So, but they've got a team that they was in the lead up until when they played against Pulse
hmm
and lost the game
Yeah,
against Pulse. It's like they went all downhill after that.
I know. All right. I think we've exhausted this now. And I think we need to leave, unless you've got anything else to say. I think we need to leave. I mean, we've got a bit of time, I suppose. We could have another 5 minutes on this. But it's just a very interesting, as I said, the teams that are now completely finalised are London Mavericks, London Pulse, Manchester Thunder, Nottingham Forest, and Loughborough Lightning. They are all teams that have finalised the players they want, the players that are out, totally finalised.
And which team
hmm
excites you?
Which team excites me? Ooh, that's a good question, Janet, because I never even thought about that question. Um, do you know which team's gonna be different this year that's going to excite me?
Go on.
London Mavs, because they've got Sophie Egbaron, they've got Josie Huckle in there, they've got Nat Metcalf, they've got a new player, Unique Pallavi, they've got Ellie Ratu's come back. So they've got some exciting players in their team. So I think Tams has done a really good job there. London Pulse is basically the same, except for they're going to excite us in the circle because they've got Steph Fretwell, aka Steph Wood from Australia, goal attack, and they've got Bella Bayliss in there, who's a good attacker. So they've got those players. Loughborough Lightning. Mm, I'm not.
Good
I don't.
foundation. They've got good foundation. They
Yeah,
just
but
need to finish the get ball, get it into the circle, and the
yeah,
shooters need to shoot.
yeah.
Ju-
You're right. You're right. But I just think they couldn't get it over the line. They've got the same players. Can they get it over the line? The only different player they've got is uh, Hannah Gib, not Hannah Gibson.
Yeah, Hannah
Oh
Gibson.
yeah, Hannah Gibson and Hannah Layton. Defense wise, I think they'll be rock solid.
Yeah, one's come from Australia, one's come from not Folly, and the thing is, they got foundation. My excitement team, even though I jumped from them, and then sat back and watched them win, and I couldn't celebrate like I normally, is
Mhm.
because I jumped ship. Was Thunder. I think Thunder is going to do really well this year, just because of fundamentals. Since then, they've been working on, even though
Mm,
they've got rid of four. Well, I shouldn't say get rid of. They didn't give contracts
mhm,
for free players. The people they've asked to come in is just going to enhance their team.
mhm.
I don't know about Jazz Brown at the moment because she's injured, but I think on social media you see her training and she's getting back into the gym. So just still got a couple of
We'll
months
see
to
what
get
happens.
herself.
I've got
Yeah.
two shout outs for two teams here, Birmingham Panthers and Cardiff Dragons,
Okay.
because I think they're going to bring something different this season.
Definitely.
They've got good players. Charlie Fiddler, Sasha Glasgow, Jess Haynes, Olivia Harris, Izzy Kay, Roxana McLean, Tiana Matul, Alana Pullen. They're going to find two other people to fit in with that group. I think they're going to bring something this year. I think they're going to finish higher up. And
Definitely.
also Cardiff Dragons, they've got their mainstay people, which is Bethan Dyke, Neve McCall, Leah Middleton, Jackie Newton, Georgia Rowe. And I know we don't think Georgia Rowe can hit a barn door.
No, you don't. I believe in her, even though she tried to trip up a Jamaican, but that's fine.
She can't do any two pointers. She's got to be under the
Doesn't
post.
matter. She can. When we look at it, it's only when you think about it, it's only 20 minutes of an hour game.
Mm,
Am I correct?
you are
Five,
correct.
five, five, five. 20
Yeah.
minutes of an hour game that we got in for the 2 pointers. And like when you're younger, your parents said, do what you do best
Yeah.
and do it to the highest and the strength that you've got.
Hmm.
Why is she going to go 2 points and miss, 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 miss? Take her off, make her rest, put somebody else on. Do you understand? Make them
Yeah.
play, get the 2 pointers, put her back on.
True. That is true.
Or when the
but
season's out, go practice.
yeah, but this season is going to be exciting because I think it's fairly even with the teams. I'm not going to predict anything yet. We'll do any predictions a bit later on, maybe before the season starts, but a bit later on.
Mhm.
But anyway, DM us on Instagram. Any questions, anything you want to know, Instagram and email. Listen to the show. Let's have your thoughts. And I think really I'm going to wrap this up, Janet, because I think I'm going to leave it to the listeners to start thinking and give them time to start DMing us. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. So,
Watch the
fri
space.
watch this space and we will catch you on the next show. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
See that song there was hit
Right.
my
Bye
throat
bye.
already.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.